kicking it off here with Oakz versus Solidsnake. And let's get back into the first person cam, hopefully. Turn on that lovely X-ray. So Oakz picking up that shock rifle, Solidsnake picking up the sniper rifle up top, and also picking up a flat cannon and runs straight into a combo. And 1-0 coming out for Oakz already, looking very strong early on. Gets some sniper damage. He's on 30 HP left, and Oakz is going to surely close this off with a rocket launcher. He misses everything, and the 100 armor's up here. So Solidsnake is actually in a position to steal it away unless these rockets can connect, which they don't. And Oakz managing to find that rocket at last on top of the lift. And he's going to find the 50 on top of this, and he's looking very set for the first shield belt now. He's got all the weapons that he needs, but I would imagine Solidsnake is going to find himself a sniper rifle up top. He does. Stinger, flak. And I am also not in the right thing. I knew that would happen once, but here we go. Finally kicking it off, as you guys can actually see it. As I was trying to sort out my first person cam in the X-ray, I forgot to switch my camera. And now my phone's going. Brilliant. But it's all good. Oakz on the back foot here. Solidsnake's got a little bit of armor to work with, but he does pick up the 50 now. Trying to find his way to the shock rifle. He's looking a bit confused on his current location, but works out he's up top now with a beautiful combo. Knocking Solidsnake down to 23 HP. He's in a bad state here. But can he get some mid-air flak? He lands some flak. Shield belt coming up in 20 seconds time. And right now 2-1 coming in favour of Oakz. Gets the 100 armor, but Solidsnake has a frag on the board and that flat cannon, but one shot with a sniper rifle now could really bust up his chops. Switch over to the Oakz man as he's desperately trying to find himself a flat cannon. He's going to give up that shield belt, not going to risk it, which is a little bit of a mistake. He had the armor control there. I just don't realize I don't think he realized how low Solidsnake was. He just gave it up for free. A little bit cautious for no reason whatsoever, but oh, what a beautiful secondary flat pull to the straight in Solidsnake's face. Can he line up another one? He can't, so Solidsnake's able to get up that armor again, and they're fairly even stacks right now. A fairly heavy projectile game coming out from Oakz, but now having to fall back after getting hit. Nobody really capitalizing on that top ground so much. We switch to Solidsnake's perspective. Lands one nice sniper shot. His armor's looking a little bit wasted here. The shield belt's coming up soon, and he's way too early for it. He's going to get eliminated here. Surely Oakz just needs to land one combo. He does. He finds himself back in control. 3-1. 7 minutes remain. 100 armor's up, so it's going to get locked down as well. Oh, flat ball to the face yet again, but two lovely combos from Oakz will seal it. And sniper, oh, gets the sniper spawn, finds himself a flat cannon, and quickly almost ties up the game with two quick kills straight off the bat. Solidsnake really lucky on that spawn at sniper, picking up his dead flat cannon, getting a dedicated shot in straight in the top of his skull, and then landing a combo straight away. And now Oakz is in a bad position. Solidsnake's got the armor control, or at least some of it, but he can't seem to hit any of this primary shock. He's trying to back off, gets towards the shock rifle. Can he find himself the 50 here? I think he can. Oh, what a beautiful back combo there. As he's hit the lift as well as he's going up, lands the combo onto Solidsnake and gets his lead back. Solid playing a little bit too aggressively when he didn't need to. The shield belt was coming up, and he could have just like played it nice and safe for a couple of seconds, secure the next shield belt and hold the control, but he kind of throws it away straight away. But Solidsnake doesn't even care and just goes in and eliminates the belt with the rocket launcher straight away. Like, these guys go back and forth, not really caring about the armor stacks whatsoever, and playing incredibly risky here, there and everywhere. Oakz is kind of locked in here, but finds an escape now. Not going to go towards the 50. He does back off to the 50. That little bit of a mistake, and if Solid was ready for it, he could have landed up some big damage. And Oakz dumps off as the 50 comes up. I don't think he meant to dodge there, but he did. Look at that. See if I can turn on the rest of the menus here. Oakz pretty low. Solidsnake's going to pick up another frag and get the shield belt after it as well. I just realised I've been pressing the wrong keyboard. I want to turn off that auto counter, please. If it would let me. It doesn't seem like it wants to. Solidsnake's going to secure himself another 100 armor. Goes for the mid-air air rocket, doesn't land it. Oakz backing off, having the 50, gonna find a helmet. He should be switching out to that sniper rifle. Solidsnake trying to get in close, backing off, 10 seconds roughly until the next shield belt, and no damage really being dished out here. And I just play it safe at the top here if I was Oakz, wait for the next 100 and then try to contest. But will he try a sneaky steal onto the shield belt instead? Looks like he is, and it might cost him as Solidsnake's doing some big rocket damage here, and then he's going to end up flacking himself. Full on in the face. Picks up the 100 armor. Solidsnake having the lead now, 6-4. And I really wish that I could turn off that auto cam, as it won't let me turn it off, and it's getting really annoying. There we go, maybe this will fix that problem. Yes, it did. Thank God for that. You have to press a number. You can't just click on it, unfortunately. A little bit of a bug, but hey, pre-alpha. Solidsnake having quite the armor stack now. Still has that shield belt. Picks up the 100 armor. Oakz is on 35 HP, desperately trying to find an escape. Finds the 50. He's panicking a little bit, not really thinking about where he's going, and Solidsnake is desperately chasing him from behind, catches up, gets a lovely headshot as well with the sniper rifle. Let's follow Solid's point of view as he picks up another shield belt. 2.5 minutes left pretty much, and Oakz is losing too much control. He needs to really think how he can get back into this game with that next 100 armor. That's where he should be aiming to, and then he gets a flak to the face. Solidsnake picking up the killing spree. Does get the good spawn. Can he find himself that flak shock rifle even? It doesn't look like he can. He's taken a lot of damage here, and it's going to be another kill for Solidsnake, who's now running away with this game. And hopefully, without the teething problems, the next map will be a little bit more straightforward in the casting department. Oakz just playing the range game, but you don't want to be playing the range game if there's going to be a shot combo straight in your face. Oakz is kind of losing the plot, running straight at him with that primary link, but does a lot of damage. Shock rifle. Spamming up. Oh no, he jumped over the shield belt. Very last second. But manages to get the combo off. Solidsnake losing it, but 6 frags, 1.5 minutes. You're going to be praying for a miracle, especially when you're on 6 HP. Oakz definitely picked up those health packs. Needs to find the 100 armor as well, which he does. Heads towards the 15. No, favouring to go the shock rifle instead, and ends up costing him his life, unfortunately. If he just went there through the rockets, he might have been okay. He might have been able to get some health packs, but instead risks picking up a shock rifle when it costs him his life. It's going to cost him another life here as Solidsnake finds another frag. And first map, going to the snake. And this was Solidsnake's first pick, by the way, so that's why he's looking very comfortable on it now. Did look a bit rough at the start, but he's kicked into gear quite considerably. And Protracted will be the next map, which we're going to have to switch for a different hub for. And hopefully we can actually get an instance up this time round. Just ending into dead time at the moment. And will we find another frag in the last couple of seconds? Quite possibly. Rockets being charged. Big stuff coming out. 2 rockets directly into Oakz' face. And it's going to be 15-6. GG called out for the first map. And I'm going to switch to the camera view. And we can see how the bracket's looking out so far as well. So this is the bracket. So there's going to be a couple more buys being added, as a lot of players haven't turned up and people are trying to find themselves. I will move the mouse, by the way. I keep forgetting it when I'm working on 3 different screens. It can get a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Yeah, the spectator isn't one-to-one. It kind of wanders up and does its own thing. It's kind of a little bit delayed and looks a little bit laggy. But it is a work in progress. And we're just going to try and get out of this server for the time being. Find ourselves the next hub. And yes, it does have a built-in wall hack, which is awesome. Makes spectating the game so much easier, reading the situations. And I'm just going to try and get to the hubs. But how was that? I'm sorry about the all the issues at the start of that game. Wouldn't be a Zacuba stream without them. But it's really a 2-man job when you're doing kind of production like this. I wish I had a bloke pressing the buttons for me. We're jumping into... So if you're in round 2 already, you've played your first game, don't start the next round until we get these games underway. So have a little bit of a break, chill out, relax, because I want to know who I can cast next, which is important. And all that jazz. I'm just joining the bracket now, or the server. And it looks like these guys are ready. So this is one of the new maps, Protracted, made by NATO. And we're kicking off already, so I'm going to switch the camera back. And hopefully we'll see how this works out. I wonder how Solidsnake's trained this. Has he played it enough? Does he know it well enough? Or is Oakz going to be able to capitalize on this map with a little bit more map knowledge? Solidsnake did look a little bit stronger on those projectiles for sure. And we'll kick off with Solidsnake's point of view to kick off with. Turn on the lovely X-ray as well. Always a nice feature to have. But big damage coming out for Solidsnake. Getting the sniper rifle spawn. Manages to deflect all of that lovely shock rifle ammo coming towards his face from Oakz. And picks up the first frag. Starts charging up a buyer, but he's not ready for the first 100 armor. So Oakz is going to get this. And he's going to have to just go for the 50 instead, but I don't think he knows where it is. The trolling plays from Solidsnake here, running out with the bio. And Oakz is going to be able to... Oh, so Solidsnake did find the 50 in time. Oakz a little bit lazy. And now he's going to get absolutely smashed by 2 combos. He couldn't slide quick enough underneath that perspective. And there was the projectile cam there, which is the wrong button. Finally got my X-ray back on. And hopefully the mouse has actually gone missing. Should disappear now in this new spectator mode. And Solidsnake's 3-0 up already on Protracted. So none of these players really knowing the map that well. So the armor and health situation is pretty even right now. But the positioning was better from Snake there. That primary flak, and finds a secondary flak straight afterwards as well. 6-0 in the first 2 minutes of the game. It's going to be a very uphill struggle now for Oakz, unless he can find some armors. He's trying to play in a close range game against a rocket launcher in a very tight corridor, but Solidsnake hitting none of these rockets whatsoever. He should have had the frag by now. He switches out to the sniper rifle and finds the headshot instead on 4 HP. Oakz finds himself the shield belt and the bio rifle. He just needs to splat him once with anything. Just use the enforcer, but Solidsnake walks into the bio rifle, giving him a frag. Oakz back in the game a little bit now, providing he can get some armor control. Finds a sniper shot. Solidsnake is kind of stuck in this area of the map right now, but Oakz just lets him have it, get out for free. You could have just held that shock rifle area and picked him at Solidsnake all day, but instead just favors to roam around the map, get the armors, and then Snake just obliterates him with a combo. Long range rockets coming out. Oakz gonna die again, unfortunately. So getting totally out-fragged now. Both players not really knowing the map. This is showing quite a bit here on Protracted. But this is why Oakz probably chose this map. You know, he knew it was a risk factor, that players wouldn't necessarily know it, and that he might be able to get away with it. But unfortunately, he doesn't know how to navigate the map quick enough to utilize having that control better, to getting to the 50 and the 100 armor quicker. And it's gone kind of horribly wrong for him now. 10-2, 6.5 minutes left. He's going to try and make his way to the 100 armor. Misses the combo, but Solidsnake with the direct rocket to the face locks it down. And what can Oakz do to get back in the game? Well, he really needs to find himself some good armor control and utilize that mid ground of the shock rifle, because you got so much room to play there. It's just great positioning around the map to frag very quickly if you know how to utilize it correctly. But unfortunately, he just can't out-frag at the moment. But he does steal the shield belt there, manages to pick up the enforcer. So can he turn this around now? He's got loads of time to do it, but he just can't find these sniper shots. He's in a close range battle against Snake. Rockets are hurting him a lot. Finds one shot, finally. Finds the second. Should get towards the 100 armor as well, securing that. The comeback could be in full effect now. Snake finds that all-important rifle, but it does nothing to a direct rocket. Straight in the face of Snake. The comeback train may be coming in. Good sniper shot from Solid. And Oakz will finish it off with a sniper primary. The 100 armor should be coming up soon. And Solidsnake is looking like he's going to get it. Gets the pull just in time. But, oh, Oakz did pick up the 100 armor. So that's eliminated. So Oakz just needs a good weapon to actually get a frag here. Finds the shield belt as well. So should be using the enforcer right about now to do this damage. Could rinse through 115 health very quickly. Finds the flat cannon instead. Gets caught off guard by that rocket launcher. Wasn't paying attention to his sounds. Didn't hear that Solid was coming up to on his left there. Unfortunately, that shield belt advantage going to waste. All it needed was some enforcer blasts, and he would have scared off Snake. Snake would have backed off if he just took a few hits there, but you know, if you give a man time and space with a bio rifle, that's usually what happens. Grenades coming in. Unfortunately he missed, but the rockets are not. 35 HP now for Oakz. He's trying to slide underneath the door. He's kind of stuck in this half of the map now, and it's just an easy frag for the Snakester. Shield belt coming up. Oakz is ready for it. Will he get it? He might. And he does, but can he outflank the Snake? He's taken a lot of damage already. But the 100 armor's up. 50's armor is up as well. Is he going to be able to manage the ramp dodge? Finds his way round the long way. Can do that with a quick wall dodge. And Snake just holding this mid ground, having nice positional control. Oakz needs to utilize this belt advantage and just get in his face really and try the frag. One shot away from death here, providing that Oakz can just land a shot, and he does. Secondary flat ball to the face. 100 armor is up. Will he prevent Snake from taking it? He does, but he's very low on primary shot. Oh, nice air rocket. Very clutch save. 22 HP. He needs that health packs to respawn very quickly. Shield belt coming up. He's going to get that. Surely. He just heard it spawn. It's behind him. Oh, Oakz, what are you doing? Get the shield belt. Maybe he doesn't have sound. I don't know. That you heard it. Spawned right on top of him. He had the health pack spawn as well, and he just went for the frag instead with 21 HP. And hence why he's dead now with a bouncing flak shot round the corner. And now Solidsnake looking very healthy, eliminating all the armors away from Oakz. Going to try and pick up the shock rifle, but he's just going to get eliminated here surely by that flak cannon. And he does. The lead now running away. There were so many chances here for Oakz to actually pull this back. He had some really nice control, some nice frags, but sometimes you don't have to move to own a map. You can just stay in one place and wait to hear for the sounds, know which arms to come up for. You don't need to keep roaming around this map. It's got this big central point by that shock rifle that enables you to basically see the entire map and control it very easily. Providing that you can keep away the sniper rifle as well, which relatively you should be able to because they're quite close to each other. And unfortunately Oakz just doesn't know the map well enough, and I think it's kicking into Snake a little bit now as he's staying up there a lot longer and just picking away at distance. And 1 minute left. And this game is pretty much sealed here. Solidsnake's going to pretty much advance to the second round, unless he's caught cheating or something, which is highly unlikely.
1 minute.
He's looking very good, very strong so far, and he's learning the map very fast by the looks of it as well. And I'm going to see which games are coming up next. I'm interested to find out who's actually won, or who has actually played so far. If I move over my mouse. Oh, didn't mean to alt tab. Great. I didn't think it would, but it did. Fantastic. Yay. That's a bit of a sore thumb. Sorry about that, folks. It was not meant to do that. We'll have to sort out that screen in a couple of moments' time. But the game has ended 27-10 in favour of Solidsnake. Oakz could have really come back into that game, but if he just studied the map a little bit beforehand, he would definitely have had a little bit more of an advantage over Snake. But Snake just superior fragging skills, really, especially with that flak rocket combo. And I'm going to go check the bracket, see how things are going on, have a quick break, and see what's coming up next. I will not be long. Stick around, guys, and thanks for tuning in.